Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6. Today we are starting on episode 86, and I have done most of the repairs to my house where the wither got loose last episode. They killed Bob. I hadn't named him Bob yet, but he was going to be Bob. Now we only have 3 left. This is unacceptable. I will not accept this as having happened. There will be vengeance. Yep, it's gonna have to be done. I have decided that it is time for God mode. And I don't care if people say, hey, you can't do that. If people say, hey, you shouldn't do that. I don't care. There goes my other armor set. I now have no armor on, and today we are just going to let it all fly. We're taking my heart canisters out, and we are going into God mode. Here we go. Alright, so it turns out that when you get started into Tinker's Construct, and you can do a whole bunch of fun things. Well, recently added, I don't know exactly how recently, but it's new to me, so dadgummit, it's new. And if it's been there forever, shut up, I don't want to hear about it. But the point is that there is a setup for you to do some really fun things. Okay? It requires that you have a lot of bronze. Bronze large plates. You actually need 24 of them if I am correct, and I think I am. We're going to do this in a way that will make it so you guys can see this really easily. But give me just a second here to get this put together. And then we're going to... Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to use a diamond chest just so I can have all the stuff I could possibly want. And we are going to get some other things. As it turns out... Well, first off... Just make me one of these. Oh, wait, I don't need to make one of these. I've got one of these. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to basically start out by doing this. We're going to place this here and this here. Now, by putting the crafting station Tinker's Construct next to the chest, it allows me to draw from the chest anything I want into my crafting station. Okay. Mayhaps it just doesn't like the idea of a diamond chest? Yes, okay, well, fine. I wanted to go a little bit overboard, but I guess we'll be stuck with going a little underboard. And that's fine, too, because reasons. There we go. I don't know why it was being such a pain about it, but that's okay, too. We'll get back to that. Oh! Square mode, line mode, block mode. Just normal block mode. I used it in square mode when I really shouldn't have, and it wasn't pretty. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so here's the deal, Sparky. What we have to do is take these bronze plates, and we're going to make a set of armor out of the bronze plates as if it was just normal everyday armor. And this is going to be the Tinker's Construct Exosuit. Okay? The Tinker's Construct Exosuit is basically a really fun piece of armor. Which one did I not make? Legs, I think. Yes. Okay. So basically, these exosuit setups allow you to modify them as armor. Now, we're going to pull these out real quick, and just for fun, we're going to put them on, and now we are wearing the exosuit. But you notice that we have no armor bar right down here, because the exosuit by itself doesn't actually do anything. You have to put stuff on it in order to make it do things. Okay? And depending on... Are we really going to do that? Fine. This way. Alright, so in order to put things on it, you have to put things on it. That made no sense. Anyway, the point is that there are several things that you can do. This actually is still being added to, so it's not exactly stable yet. One of the things that you can do is you can put in, let's see, let's use the shoes. Put the shoes in, and we're going to put heart canisters. Okay, by putting one heart canister with it, it adds to it, and it says +2 max health. +2 max health is 1 extra heart. Okay, so we're going to put 8 of them in here, and that is +16 health. Okay, now one side note that I should make is that these things by themselves come with 30 accessory slots. Okay, so I am using up 8 right here. Okay, but that means that I can still do this. Or not. I thought I could do that. Well, in that case, that's fine. We've gained the health there, and well, that's kind of funny. It still shows I have the health now, even though I don't. That's kind of funny. But sure, why not? Anyway, so then we can also say put the goggles on here and add 2 more heart containers to them. Now, I'm not going to do that yet because I want to make some more heart containers. Okay, so we're going to make some more heart containers real quick. If you guys remember, we have the ability to make more heart containers simply by doing this. And we don't have that stuff available, but we can go ahead and make these. Let's go ahead and make plenty of the empty canisters. And then we need to make the jeweled apples, which we will need to make. Ooh, that was probably more than I needed, but sure, why not? And that should get everything together to where we can just now go click. Except for the hearts, because the hearts are in here because reasons. I was actually surprised that I didn't have more heart canisters than this. I was shocked, I tell you, shocked. Alright, so on the head we're going to go ahead and put another bunch of hearts. And that's going to give us another 8 hearts. So now between this one and this one we have an extra 16 hearts. Okay, so we went from 10 hearts to 26 hearts. Okay, so that's pretty cool there. Now I'm not going to have enough stuff to do this as effectively as I want to, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. The other thing, as it turns out, is that when we were killing the withers last time, we were getting these yellow hearts. Well, it turns out that these yellow hearts actually are yet another upgrade. There is a yellow heart canister, which requires... Oh, right. More gold in these, and the yellow hearts, and there's these. But why didn't it put the golden apples in there? Did I not have any extra golden apples? Oh, it's the super golden apple with blocks of gold instead of ingots of gold. Okay, well, you know what? We're going God mode. Let's do this. Get out of there. So it turns out that this is actually going to be another super upgrade. Okay. I think this gives you an extra 10 hearts. Instead of the normal heart containers giving you 10 hearts, this will give me an extra 20, I believe. I'm not exactly sure on that, so we're going to go ahead and make these. Really? I didn't make enough? I mean, like, seriously? I didn't make enough? That's kind of embarrassing. Because I do math. Fine, now I know I have enough. So there. So there's actually a third tier of heart canister, which is the green heart canister, and I'm not sure how that works yet. I was unable to figure that part out exactly, so that's probably an even further upgrade so that you can become even more of a god amongst mere mortals. But for now, we're just going to go with the yellow ones because that's what we have. Alright, so now we have 10 of these. So first thing is we're going to go ahead and get these and put them in here. Okay, then we're going to watch and see if anything happens. Well, those aren't changing color. So let's see. Where is somewhere I can pick a fight? I was expecting them to change color again, although maybe they aren't going to. In that case, let's try this. Let's put the red heart canisters along with the yellow heart canisters and see if that changes anything. Oh yeah, look, now we're turning gold. So maybe it's 10 hearts per. I think I might have gotten that part wrong, but that's okay. We'll be fine. So that's going to add extra to that as well. So now let's go ahead and take these out of here, and we're going to put these on as well. So now the theory is that we should have, oh god, excessively large amounts of health, like godly amounts of health. We should have, let's see, 16 hearts total. That's 26 hearts without the other upgrades. Then, assuming that we have another 10, that's going to make it 30, whatever I just said, 36 hearts. And then another 7 hearts should make it 44. 44? Yeah, 44. So we should have 44 hearts with all of this stuff put on. So I have no idea how it's going to update the HUD down here to show that. We went from red to orange to gold, but what does that, does it actually signify, does it show it going any higher? I do not actually know. In theory, I should have all that extra health, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Because, to be honest with you, just getting extra health, nah, that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough, because that means I can live longer, and poor Bob. Bob didn't get to live longer. Bob didn't get to live at all. He got to suffer, and he got to die. And I am not accepting of such things, so it's time to make a difference there too. Alright, by adding to these yet again, I can go and give them diamonds. Well, actually, that's not... Hey, why isn't that working? Diamonds? It's supposed to work. Ah, it's working here, and it's not working here. That's odd. I wonder why that is. That seems to have changed somehow. Let's see if we can put the legs in there. No. Chestplate? Plus 5% attack damage. Well, that's interesting. I'm supposed to be able to do more than that, but that's okay. That gives me plus 40% attack damage. I wonder why that is. It's supposed to be able to add 30 slots, and I'm only using 8, but it's still taking it away. Well, that's okay. 40% attack damage, I'll take it. And then the legs, we're going to do another 40% attack damage. So, it's not going to let me do it again, right? No, it's not going to let me do anything again. So I guess it's... Oh, no, look. $50. Okay, well, that's interesting. I wonder why it's doing it like that. I don't know why it's doing like that. But there's an extra 50% attack damage. That means we should be able to do this twice more. For another 50% attack damage. So that's adding 100% attack damage overall to this. But, see, that's just weird. It shouldn't have done it like that. Well, like I said, this is in the working phase, so it's not horribly surprising that this isn't as I thought it was. Either way, still helping with God mode. Add those on. Watch these go even more golden. Come on. I said go more golden. Y'all are making me look bad. Quit it. Either way, so now we have extra health. You know, do I really want the extra health? Do I really? It's a good question. I thought I was going to be able to do more than... What in the world? Pollen. Okay, sure, pollen. Why not? Well, I've got 1 extra bronze plate, and I've got 29 extra bronze ingots. Not quite enough, really, but what did I wind up with? Let's see. Oh, actually, here. And my FPS, by the way, is suffering horribly because of a tremendous amount of stuff all happening at the same time. Actually, I can go with the shoes, and I'll have enough to make the shoes. That'll work. Let's do that. Because I'm not so much worried about my health as I'm worried about dealing damage. We're going to make those withers pay for what they did to poor Bob. Bob didn't deserve that. And besides, I feel guilty. It was my own stupidity that got Bob killed, so. Alright, so now we're going to put the legs here, and we're going to go ahead and diamond them up as well. Quit. Thank you. Alright, so now we should have plus 150% attack damage and an extra 16 health. Just because. Alright, so let's see. Attack damage, max health, and attack damage. We're going to go ahead and equip this stuff. And where did the last piece go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we still have 0 armor. Okay, so we have no protection, but we have lots of extra health. So, in theory, we don't need protection because we're not going to get hurt. We're going to do the hurting. Alright, so to go along with this, we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a new sword. Okay, this new sword is going to be a very different version than what we have been making. We're going to make it super powerful. Okay, so we are going to we've got the blade, we need a plate. We're going to go with paper plate. And an extra paper plate apparently because I don't click right. And we're going to need an extra tough tool rod. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I have any leftover thaumium. I do, but probably not enough. Let's see. Can I just make it out of thaumium? Or do I have to melt the thaumium? I don't remember. Tough tool rod requires 3. Ah, sweet. Thaumium. Thaumium, by the way, adds the same thing as paper. It gives it the thaumic. Oh, look! My hearts are turning green. I'm getting even more and more health. And probably need to eat something so it'll continue. Keep growing health. I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this thing together now. We're going to make the cleaver. The cleaver is going to have a thaumium tough tool rod, a paper tough tool rod, a paper large plate, and the manual sword blade. Okay, I really don't care about the durability. I don't. Why is the attack so low? It shouldn't be starting out so low. It should be starting out higher than that. It should be starting out at 7 hearts, I thought. Thaumic, Ritual, plus 11 attack damage. Meh, close enough. And this is going to be Ultimus. It must be called Ultimus because that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so now that we have Ultimus, we need several things, actually. As you know, in the past, we've been able to upgrade these things by adding stuff to them. So we're going to, if I can type, we're going to continue to add things to them. We're going to need a block of gold and a diamond to add 1 modifier to it. And then we're going to use a nether star to add another modifier to it. And as it turns out, we can now add a 3rd modifier to it by using the same golden apple that we had showed you previously while making the heart canisters. So we have 7 modifiers. Eight modifiers, and it should be this golden apple. I swear it was this golden apple. Was it this golden apple and a diamond? It might have been this golden apple and a diamond. I might be forgetting that last little piece. Probably is. I know that it has to do with this golden apple, but for some reason I am drawing a blank. Let's see. It is this golden apple, 322.1. 322.1. And, let's see. Do I have the... I wonder if that book is updated. Let me check real quick, because I know that you can do this, and I just don't remember. Mighty Smelting Materials and you, this one. Let's open this book real quick and see if it shows at the end how to get that last modifier. Let's see. Lapis, blah. Beheading, Arthropod, Smite, Tool Station. Ah! It is the... Okay, it's a block of diamonds. Okay, so that's what I was doing wrong. A solid golden apple and encrusting the tool with a block of diamond. Add an additional modifier. Okay, good. I knew it was something. I knew I was doing something wrong, too. Let's put this back, because otherwise I'll forget about it. Okay, so we need a block of diamonds, which is also not a problem. Alrighty. And let's see. So now we're going to add the block of diamond and the golden apple. That's giving us 9 modifiers. 9. Yes, 9. Now then, let's see. We are going to be adding some... Oops, I forgot I need to be in this one. Close that out, and we have 6,000 nether quartz that we can add. This might take a second, but that's okay. Now, the durability on this is really low. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And there's really not much I can do about durability because I'm going to go with straight up power. Anybody care to guess? I have actually no idea myself how this is going to work out. I've never had 9 modifiers before. I've never made a blade of this nature. But my previous sword was a lot. But yeah, this is going to be pretty much the ultimate God Slayer. And I'm going to make it a point to go around from place to place, just utterly destroying anything and everything that gets in my path. We will be going back to my Wither Containment Center, and we will not be using the auto killer. Bob requires actual, factual, hands-on, blood-splattered vengeance. And I will not stop until he receives what he deserves. And that is true vengeance at the hands of me. So, poor Bob. Poor Bob. Look what you made me do! You evil, vile monsters! I am forced to dirty my own hands to go away with the stuff that would automatically deal with this for me. 19.5 hearts! Oh, ye gods! And that's why we named it Ultimus. Okay, so we also have a problem, though. Well, actually, let's look real quick. My previous one was 12.5 hearts. But Ultimus, yeah, he's a bit stronger. Okay, so now that we have this part done, well, we have the durability issue. Okay, I don't like having durability issues. Durability issues are horrible. It's annoying. You don't want to have to worry about repairing this thing. So I'm not going to have to worry about repairing it. Instead, we're going to go back to the book, which I knew there was a reason I wanted to keep it out. And we're going to pop into the back of materials and you... Oh, crap. I just did that horribly wrong. I needed to save 1 modifier. For the creative types of the map makers in this world, this item is for you. It adds an additional modifier slot to the tool. If it has a target lock, it will only work on that tool. That's interesting. I wonder how that would have worked. It's a golden head. Huh. Interesting. Didn't know about that. I meant to leave one slot open because it requires a slot. Dang it. Because it gives it energy and it uses energy instead of its durability. Okay, well, because I forgot to do that, we'll just go with the straight up power and the... I should have named it God Smiter or something. Either way, now that we have this set up, we have plus 50% damage, plus 50% damage, plus 50% damage, and plus 16 health. And now it is time for vengeance. Let us go and do as I will. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna. It's him or me. It's him or me. And if it's me, well, so be it. Oops. All right. So we are going to go, and we're gonna pick a fight. So on the off chance that it is me and not him, we're leaving some stuff behind because reasons. There are many things that I may be. That stupid is not one of them. However, I really doubt this is going to be anything that even resembles an issue. But let's go. We are playing God mode. And let us find, fight, and destroy. Wither! Come forth. Okay, fine. You can face that way. You know what? Withers. Bring yourselves. Prepare to meet your maker. There will not be any hiding. You know what? No. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to take these. He's wearing a party hat. What the heck? Bring it! Bring it! You've got. Oh my god! No! That didn't work out the way I planned. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! Okay. You know, somehow I really thought that that would have happened a little bit differently. Apparently armor makes a difference? Oh my. My. Whatever shall we do? Okay, so... Apparently these guys are actually pretty powerful, even if they don't have... You know, even with no armor, that should not have gone that way. I should have slayed them, like, instantly. What am I going to do about this? I know one thing I'm going to do. Where's my spellbook? Oh, it's over here. Spellbook. Must be in here. There's my spellbook. Alright, what do we set on? We're set on healing. Good. Not healing me any higher than that. Why? Got regen. I had green health, and now I don't even show it to have that much. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna... We'll try this one more time. Maybe I was making some sort of strange mistake that I wasn't realizing. Bring it! Swift vengeance! Vengeance for Bob and now me, because apparently it was more than Bob. I had to avenge myself as well. That was unexpected to have to avenge myself, but by God, I avenged myself. You know, I expected God mode to be a little less painful. Oh my, okay, well, get back here. Alrighty. And then I do it again. Just hilarious. Alright, so let's just do a test run on this, just for the sake of arguing. Alright, so what exactly does it take to kill one of these guys with all this extra stuff added on? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 solid hits. Looks like 5 solid hits is what it takes. So now, because I'm curious and I want to know, and because curious and want to know are the same thing, we're going to go back over here and we are going to change out... Let's change out the chest plate. We're going to take off that 50% damage, but then we're going to give ourselves some armor, and then we're going to heal ourselves like crazy. It's like it doesn't acknowledge that I'm wearing the extra. How about it now? Come on. Seriously? Okay, well, fine, if that's the way it's going to be. I don't see why it's being like that, but apparently something's not sitting right. Either way, last chance. I want to see exactly what this 50% chance difference did. And then we're going to go one step further. We're gonna run this episode a little bit on the long side just for this specific thing right here. We're going to kill the Wither 2 more times. One, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that 50% actually did make a bit of a difference. Okay. Alright. So that was interesting. The armor protection was good, so that wasn't something that I needed to worry about. But now it's time to go to the next level. We have water bottles and water bottles. Good. We're going to put the third water bottle in here, and we are going to do something else. SG, no, stop. NGTH. Strength. If I can spell, it would help. Alright, Potion of Strength. We're going to need an Awkward Potion, plus a Blaze Powder, plus a... Okay, good. So we need... Let's see, we need... Blaze Powder. And then we need a Nether Wart. And then we need a Glowstone. Alright. Nether Wart, go. Because Bob deserves to have it be the best it can be. That's why. Okay, that's the reasoning. It's worth taking the time because Bob deserves it. Poor Bob. Alright, so while it's doing that, I'm going to switch out the armor again to give myself the extra power. Awkward Potion, become Potion of Strength, please. Plus 130% attack damage. But now we're going to add Glowstone to make it Strength 2. That should make it last a little bit less, but give me a little bit more attack damage. Besides, this is taking all of 12 seconds to kill him, so it doesn't matter if it lasts 3 minutes or a minute and a half. It can last 30 seconds, and I would still be able to just take care of this with no issue whatsoever. Alrighty, so I should bring the other golems out and let them stand at the glass and watch. I really should. Alright, here we go. Last try. I want a 2-hit kill. That's what I want. I want to kill the Wither in 2 hits. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we can quite get that level of God mode going here, but we will try anyway, just for the sake of argument. And I will call this episode God Mode Go, no matter what, just because it deserves the title. I can't believe I actually forgot to ward underneath this first set of blocks. I keep falling in. All right, here we go. Potion of Strength. Go! Bingo, baby! 2-hit Wither kill. That is how it is done. God mode engaged. I almost one-shot him. Did you see that? I almost one-shot him. Just for the sake of argument, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again and see if we can do a critical hit. Because if I can get out of here before I get blown up, I'm going to do a jump attack, and if I hit him in the air and get a critical hit while in this mode, it will be a 1-hit. Boom! 1-hit kill. That's how it's done. And when you fight a Wither and you one-shot him, you have officially entered God mode. So, until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 86? 86? I don't know what the episode is. I'm having way too much fun. This is way too awesome. I've got 20 seconds. Come on. Bring it, buddy. Bring it. Boom! That's right! That's right! Give me a subscription, give me a like, help spread the gaming!